Thank you very much, Andy. So we're Wearable IoT World because, let's be honest, this all started with wearables and with IoT as we know it in the home. But the problem with IoT in the home is I would like to think we all agree that IoT can't be 40 products dropping 40 applications onto this. That can't be the future. That if wearables and the connected home are really going to work, the environment has become more responsive, and the software that attaches to those wearables has to become more intuitive. And we're talking about deep software. We're talking about algorithms. And as I'd like to introduce to you, Algorithmic Intuition.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin Shaw. I'm Chief Technology Officer at Algorithmic Intuition. We specialize in providing the algorithms that understand the sensors in consumer devices. Now, in other words, that means we provide the intelligence that allows these devices to understand both us and the world around them. Now, why would we choose such a difficult task? Well, we've done this before. Our last company, Sensor Platforms, built context awareness software and sensor fusion for the mobile smartphone industry. We sold that company in 2014, and guess what? We're back to do it again. So, what does this mean? It means that we provide a software platform. We don't do hardware. That gives us freedom. It means we are hardware agnostic and we can approach many different markets. As I've said, we've worked on multiple platforms before. We can understand the aging. We can understand small children. We can understand the context of athletes, not to mention the devices throughout your home. Advanced machine learning allows these types of solutions to be possible. What's our first product? Aging adults. We'd like to allow them to stay at home longer. You see, for all of us, at some point, we will reach the point where we will have a very difficult fork in the road. Do we stay home longer, or do we get put in residential care? It's not an easy choice. Why? If you get put in a nursing home or residential care, you have left all the independence of your home. Statistically, you will have passed away within 2 years. If you stay at home, you will live up to 3 times longer. Seems like a simple choice, except for the cost to the caregivers. Your children, for example, who watch over you as you age. They watch over you, they worry. Is my parent comfortable? Have they fallen at home alone and are waiting for me to find them? This difficult choice puts a burden. We think we can solve this. With a small on-body wearable patch, we can identify things called activities of daily living. These ADLs are remarkably powerful to understand wellness. It's quite simple. Did someone get out of bed? Did they cook their own meal? Did they get to the living room? Did they go for a walk? Meet with a friend? Do their own shopping? These activities, so simple for us as adults, become more difficult as we age. And as those fall off, perhaps not noticed by themselves or their caregivers, it's an indication that perhaps things need to change. For us, we can keep people at home longer by measuring this. What do we provide? Well, we believe that an on-body solution, whether a patch, I did mention we're a software platform. We don't make hardware, and I'll explain how we do that. Could be an on-body patch here or on the shoulder, or a hearable, or a garment. That this can be worn invisibly by an adult, aging adult, sent up to the cloud and passed down to the caregiver. The caregiver is in fact the subscriber. We charge them a monthly subscription fee to receive this information. Expensive to them, but dramatically cheaper than in-home care or residential care. For us, we provide the software that goes within the wearable device, that goes up to the smartphone and into the cloud. We provide the full infrastructure solution, the ecosystem. Put another way, we bring together both the manufacturers in an ecosystem and the subscribers. We worked in our last company with the OEMs. We understand they're hungry for new products. They can build things. They need to know what to build. We can provide them solutions either with patches, garments, or hearables that feed into this ecosystem. We charge a royalty for this. We work with the subscriber channels, whether this is the telcos, the cable providers, or the retail pharmacies. All of them are hungry for subscriber revenue. Monthly subscriptions of $20 to $30 a month allow them to provide a significant service, and we can take a royalty from that. Altogether, we provide the ecosystem that binds this whole solution together. And with a market with 900 million people over the age of 60, this becomes a very interesting business proposition. Why can we do this? Well, our team, of course. Our CEO, Mr. Dan Brown, standing over there, former VC himself, our last CEO of Sensor Platforms, with taking companies public and sold many companies. Myself, former CTO of Sensor Platforms, and many companies are sold and built, and the rest of our team. What are we raising? We're raising either a $500,000 seed fund to bring up early data collection devices, or a $4 to $5 million Series A fund. That will allow us to bring on the full team, build the machine learning, data collection, and get to first minimum viable product. Why do we do it? Because we've done it before. We know how to build a software platform. We know how to go to market. And with that, I thank you very much. Our booth is standing right over there. We have an early prototype to demonstrate for you, and we would be thankful to be able to answer your questions. Thank you for your time.